Good morning, and welcome. I'm Lylyianne, and this is where energy and God align and quantum faith makes it all happen. Today, we re-diving into one of the oldest truths ever whispered through time. If you truly want to transform your life, you must first learn to be alone. There's a reason why every prophet, sage, and mystic eventually walks into the wilderness. It's not because the world rejected them, but because solitude refines the soul in ways the crowd never can. The noise of life, the endless voices, the scrolling screens, the constant stream of opinions is like wind upon still water. It stirs the surface until your own reflection disappears. You can't see yourself clearly while waves of distraction keep moving through you. To truly know yourself, you must let the water settle. And let's be clear, stillness is not emptiness. It is clarity. When you stop chasing the noise, the truth you've been searching for begins to rise like mist from the surface. Solitude is the fastest path to transformation because it removes all interference. It's that moment when you finally hear the sound of your own soul again. It is the sacred silence where God whispers answers you could never receive in the middle of chaos. Think about it this way. Every seed must go into darkness before it can become something new. It must fall, be buried, and wait in quiet, unseen soil. No one cheers it on. No one applauds. Yet, in that solitude, the seed transforms from pure potential into its true purpose. The same law governs your life. If you wish to grow, you must allow yourself to be planted. In ancient times, the wise ones would withdraw to mountains, deserts, or temples. They weren't escaping the world. They were preparing to return to it, renewed. They understood that silence doesn't steal your power, it restores it. When you're constantly surrounded by noise, by toxic news, by endless chatter, your energy fractures into 1,000 different directions. Your spirit forgets its own language. But when you step into solitude, all those pieces start to gather again. You remember your own rhythm. You begin to feel that deep sense of peace return. So many people fear being alone because they mistake solitude for loneliness. But solitude is sacred company. It's you and the divine, face to face, with no filters and no performance. It is the classroom of truth. It's where you finally stop reacting to the world and start listening to your spirit. Look at the great rivers. They all begin as tiny streams, hidden away in quiet mountain places. The incredible power that will one day carve canyons starts in stillness. There's no applause, no audience, just persistence and grace. In solitude, you are that river before the roar. Pure potential, just waiting to flow. When there's too much input, too many opinions, too many influences, too many screens, your inner compass just spins wildly. How could your truth ever shine through when you're busy reflecting everyone else's noise? To live with wisdom, you have to unplug from the flood. Turn off the voices that sell you fear and call it information. Step away from the chaos that keeps you addicted to distraction. Only then can you hear what God has been trying to say all along. In solitude, clarity feels like the sun returning after a long, hard storm. You begin to know what truly matters and what never did. You start to see how simple peace really is. And you realize you never needed more of anything, you just needed less. Less noise. Less chaos. Less pretending. Solitude is the forge of transformation. It burns away all the false identities. It melts down pride and pretense. And from that molten truth, a new self is shaped, quiet, strong, and centered. When you can be alone without feeling restless, you are no longer ruled by the world. You found freedom in your own presence. You have learned to become your own sanctuary. Remember this: God speaks in whispers, never in shouts. The wind carries truth only to those who are willing to listen. And silence is never empty, it is full of answers. So, if your soul is hungry for change, don't run outward looking for it. Step inward. Find a quiet corner of your world. Sit with yourself. Breathe until you can hear your own heartbeat again. You will find that the answers were always there, waiting just beneath the noise. Transformation doesn't happen in motion. It happens in stillness. It happens when the soul remembers its source. And that remembering begins the moment you choose solitude. Thank you for joining me. This is Lylyianne. Go be the light in someone's life today. Please like, comment, and follow. And let me know what kind of content you'd like to see next.